What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to stay healthy in college. And now before we get into anything, I want to make sure it's completely clear that you do not need to be the leanest or the most physically fit or anything that representative of what you see on Instagram or social media or anything, because those people that you see in the fitness industry and fitness models, they get paid and it's their job to do that, to be in the best shape of their lives and to look like that. But you in college, your priorities should be to get better grades and to study as much as you can and be successful and learn as much as you can. So you do not need to be in the best shape of your life by any means or even look like any specific model or anything like that. But there are a lot of benefits to staying healthy, eating healthy, and exercising, so I'm going to go over how to do that in college. Now, the first and most important thing that you need to work on is your diet, and it's probably the easiest thing to work on too while you're in college, or maybe the hardest depending on your circumstances. You should be trying to eat more whole foods and non-processed foods while you're in college, because it actually helps you with getting more energy into your system. Just the diet is the most important part of anyone's health. It'll make the biggest difference even without exercise. It has been shown that people with less nutritious diets have more problems focusing and paying attention and concentrating than people who eat more nutritious diets with their better servings of vegetables and fruits and whole grains and everything. So getting a better diet is a great way to help boost your productivity. You can do this by substituting in a bunch of snacks that you go to the library. I know, instead of getting chips or something when you go get a snack for your midnight study sessions or anything like that, get trail mix. Something with whole nuts, whole fruits, and things like that in it. I personally also really like popcorn. I know a lot of people don't like popcorn, but I really like popcorn. And it's a pretty nutritious snack and pretty low calorie, and it fills you up pretty fast. That's why I like it a lot. You should try to make sure you get a proper serving of fruits and vegetables every day, because those are the nutrients that help your brain function even better. Now you can go online or any app that is a calorie counter, and you can put in things like your height and your age and your weight and everything, and it'll give you a base metabolic rate, and that's the minimum amount of calories you have to eat every day to maintain your current weight. And I would recommend you all stick to that amount of calories every day. And you can go and use the calorie counter app if you want to figure out how much food you're actually eating in a normal day anyway. Most of these will give you a portion of what you need, but in general you should have about 50% of your food coming from carbs, and about 30% of that should be from fruits and vegetables, and the other 20% of that should be from things like whole grains like breads, potatoes, things like that. And then the rest of your diet you can fill in with protein and fats, and I would always recommend going with more protein than fats to maintain muscle. Now, you don't need to follow a strict diet all the time. That's the biggest misconception in the world. I always say 80% is the best thing you can do. 80% of your diet is good, or 80% of your time schedule is good. So that's what you need to aim for, is making sure that you're consistent 80% of the time with whatever you. And then the other 20% of the time you can have ice cream or sweets and candy and chips and all that stuff. So you're not just starving yourself of these things, so you'll go crazy. But it should be a good 80% of what you eat during the week should come from these nutritious food sources. And keeping your diet in check really does help with your productivity, your energy throughout the day, your focus and concentration, as well as just living a healthier life so that you have better cardiovascular systems and better breathing. Now, the next thing I would recommend everyone do is to start working out a little bit. You don't need to work out a lot, really. You just need to work out 3 to 4 days minimum, really, and it doesn't even need to be intensive training. I would recommend anyone beginning that is intimidated by the gym or anything, just to go and walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes and watch a YouTube video while you do it. It's not that hard. You just walk in, walk on the treadmill, pull out your phone and put it on the thing, and you can just watch YouTube videos. Any form of exercise like this has been shown to reduce anxiety, help you sleep better, it helps with your focus and concentration. There's so many benefits to exercise in and outside of the productivity and school realm. So I would highly recommend literally every single person in the world watching this exercise in some form. Keeping your body healthy so that you have enough energy to, stay up later to cram for the next exam you have or something like that is pretty important, because you'll be able to have more physical limits of what you can do and what you can do for your studying. And again, you do not need to put on a ton of muscle or anything. I'm obviously not the most physically fit person, but I do consistently work out and diet. But it is very important that you can at least 80% consistency with your workout and diet regimen. I would recommend to beginners as well, after you go from the treadmill, to start with like the stair stepper, and then the stair stepper is a little harder, so do it for like 20 to 30 minutes to start, and then just gradually increase over time. And then once you've gained the confidence enough, go on the weight machines. The weight machines are like almost impossible to do wrong, so you don't need to worry about looking bad or having bad form or anything. Just go on the weight machine, look at the pictures, and it shows you everything. And after that, there's also tons of resources online here on YouTube that show you how to do things like bench press, squat, all these weightlifting techniques and everything, so that you can just watch those YouTube videos and then go whenever you're ready to the weight floor. Now, a big portion of how to stay healthy comes down to your time management, and if you can make time to do these types of things. So I have a whole video on time management, but to quickly recap, basically what you want to do is you want to make sure that you block out your schedule every week in advance and have everything planned out in advance for the week. And make sure that you schedule in that workout time either first thing in the morning when you wake up to help your body get energized and be ready for the day, or later at night when you have a little less energy, but it'll help you sleep better. Now remember, you don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. and do these crazy morning routines that are all over YouTube for exercise and everything. You just need to do what works for you. And if that's going 3 to 4 days a week, just going to do walking on the treadmill cardio, watching YouTube and Twitch, that's perfectly fine. That's way better than doing nothing. And now, speaking of sleep, I recommend you do not sacrifice sleep for any of this. Don't wake up too early and don't go to bed too late, so that you can't get the full 6 to 7 hours of sleep every single day that you need. Without sleep, not only does it worsen your performance for actually working out and your muscle retention, but it also worsens your productivity because you'll be too tired to focus and you can't remember things as well. So make sure that you stick to a good sleep schedule, 6 to 7 hours, and remember, 80% of the time consistency. So maybe on weekends you stay up a little later or anything like that, but 80% consistency, bare minimum, that you can maintain your sleep schedule is what I would recommend. And that's it. Those are the things I learned in college. Let me know if you have any tips in the comments, and I'll be updating the video too in the comments if I learn anything new. And like the video and subscribe for more videos like this for college advice and productivity advice. And thanks for watching. Bye.